It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime days of riding. You're just soaking it all in, knowing you won't get anything like this again, you know?
We left our flat in Avignon in no particular hurry, found some breakfast, and sauntered off to enjoy our rest day. When we explore, we seldom know much about what we're seeing. We don't carry a guidebook or have a list of historical must-sees. We just go from one shiny object to the next, delighting in the mystery.
A little water mill, just located in one of the canals here in Avignon.
Look at this cute little thing. It's a bench. It's got a face, and then little hands, and then it's got little feet sticking out the end, and the best part, it's got a little butt. Sit on that.
And how much of what we're seeing is from what century is mostly lost to us. But I did know a thing or two about Avignon, the Pont Saint-Bénézet being one of them. Built in 1234 with 22 arches, it slowly succumbed to the persistent flooding of the Rhone, and now just 4 arches remain. We found a great view of the bridge from the Rocher de Dom Belvedere. And the Papal Palace. A disagreement about the successor to the papacy in 1309 ended in the Catholic Church moving their capital from Rome to Avignon under pressure from France. For over 100 years and over the reign of 7 popes, the Western Schism threatened the unity of the Church.
Trash all over the place. So disappointing.
That's really too bad.
It is.
But it doesn't take much of the tourist scene to wear us out. Soon we found ourselves searching for a place to spend our favorite pastime.
Having lunch.
We've got the entire city of Avignon at our disposal, but we are choosing instead to spend our quality time at our Airbnb, drinking our beautiful bottle of Cote du Rhône wine with our favorite steeds.
Rosie and the Crow.
Rosie and the Crow. They sound like morning DJs.
And the bike's names are.
But you know, we took a rest day because we're tired, and you know, we walked all over the city. Kind of got touristed out. We got touristed out. I mean, in the end, we were just kind of like, okay, we've done the tourist thing. Did a little shopping. Just need to chill. Oh, she got a manicure. Can you believe that? Julianna finally got her nails done. So back to the hand close-ups. We'll go back out. We'll have to get some dinner at some point.
After you drink this bottle of wine.
But yeah, this is just nice and relaxing. So it's a cool place. Did you show them the place?
No, I haven't.
Oh, we should probably go do a little tour around the Airbnb. It's a really nice place. They did a really great job. It's called Le Nid, which is the nest. It's our second Airbnb called Le Nid. And, you know, I'll give you a little tour. We're actually right outside here. There's Julianna.
The patio.
We're out on the patio. And our bed just opens right up to the patio. And then we've got a nice little sitting area where we've got all of our laundry spread out because it's rest day, so we got to catch up on our laundry. And a little sitting area. And washed out all of our water bottles with extra good hot soap. And a great kitchen. We have lots of coffee. We picked up a ton of coffee so we can make a bunch of coffee. And then here, there's a bathroom. And this is probably the coolest thing, which is a washing machine, which, you know, you need to learn French to be able to do your load of laundry. Figure out what actually is laundry soap. It's this cool washing machine. Stick your clothes in the drum. Very nice. Very cool. So we got a couple of loads done, and now everything is clean, and all of our bottles are clean, and we're in great shape. and we're ready for another stretch of riding. Thanks, Leonid.
Avignon. We came, we saw, we did a little laundry, and it's on to the next conquest. The next morning dawned bright and sunny, and we made our way through the city and back to the Via Rhône to continue our journey northward.
All right, see you later, Avignon. Hold on.
There's a spot up here.
Gorgeous.
What's the name of that palace?
Don't know.
7 miles under our belt already. We are just killing it.
Bonjour. And good morning from the Via Rhône, Eurovelo 17. Whoop. Rocky.
Just gravel there.
It'll get better here. Okay. So yeah, nice rest day in Avignon, right?
Yes.
What'd you like about Avignon?
I just loved how laid back the town was. You know, people were nice, lots of shopping, just different things to see.
Uh-huh.
Very entertaining. It's a great place for people watch.
Yes. We did a couple touristy things,
Palace.
but mostly we got our tourist itch out of our system, I'd say.
Yeah.
Glad to be out of the town and back on the trail.
Amazing how that hustle and bustle gets on your nerves when you're
Yeah.
not used to being around it. I
Yeah.
mean, after a couple days, it's like, okay, get me out of here.
Yeah. It's just nice to be out in the countryside. Anyway, good to be back on the bikes. I got on the bike this morning and I felt so at home. It felt so good to have the wheels underneath my body. Boy, this feels nice. Check out this smooth asphalt here.
After the bumpy,
After a lot of
loose gravel.
big old gravel. That feels great. It's a beautiful day, October 11th. A year ago, we were in Saratoga Springs getting COVID.
Yeah.
This year so far, it's better. But yeah, gorgeous day. This is what you live for, these kind of gorgeous October days. I mean, here the colors aren't changing very fast.
Because we're so far south.
Still pretty far south in the Rhone Valley. But we expect that to change as we head north, of course. But spectacular temperatures. No wind today. Just a perfect, dry, gorgeous ride. So far, this Via Rhône is really shaping up to be a great route. A lot of variation in the trails, good scenery, really nice scenery, and of course history. A lot of beautiful old buildings and castles on the hill. It's cool, really cool. Gorgeous. Wow.
Not every minute on a bike tour is blissful. There's rain and wind and cold and heat, hunger and sore muscles and weariness. But on a day like today, when everything seems to align in aesthetic perfection, it all becomes so worth it. Bike touring is notoriously slow and heavy, but although I love a good ride on a lightweight road bike, I've never had the kind of euphoric experience that we had over and over and over again while touring in France. There's simply nothing like seeing the world on a touring bike.
It is. This is really nice.
Living out here would be simple, rich, peaceful, healthy. How could your mind be anything but at ease, you know?
Yeah. So many wonderful crops here. We've been seeing spaghetti squash, and this looks like kale possibly. Lots of orchards, apples, peaches, grapes of course. And then they have these borders, tall trees that divide up the crops or divide up people's properties. I'm not sure which. And here's a little horse pasture. Where are you, buddies? There you are. Run away. Run, 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 run. Surprised them, yeah.
Right.
I like the way they set up these bike trails, you know?
Yeah, it's very welcoming and makes you feel safe,
Yeah.
you know, to know that
It
there's
doesn't widen the road,
plan.
it just makes the road narrower. You can still pass each other,
right.
but they have to,
But if there's a cyclist, yeah,
yeah, they have to wait.
right.
Tough little hill. Waiting for Julianna. We got more.
Lovely.
Take a left.
I'm not going to waste my energy trying to ride up it.
No?
Tell that. You don't want to be exhausted by noon.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, sugar. How you doing today?
I'm having a good day.
This is a beautiful day, isn't
It's
it?
gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah.
The scenery is wonderful. It's so French. You know, the little outbuildings and the little barns and
And the fields, all the growing things, the small fields.
yeah,
Yes, indeed.
it's just beautiful. What a great trail this is. You know, it's a nice pathway that they're taking us.
You get a really good, diverse feel for everything around you, you know?
Yeah, it's not a lot of climbing and it's just easy riding.
And we're having a hard time getting our speed up just because it's just such pleasant riding. You're just soaking it all in, knowing you won't get anything like this again, you know?
Right.
It's one of those once in a lifetime days of riding.
It's not
We're-
something you rush through.
Everything is perfect, you know?
Yeah. Getting hungry again.
You see a picnic stop or anything that looks like it'd be good,
Okay.
we'll have a little snack. Kind of luxury for us, we found some picnic tables along the Rhone River. And so we actually have a surface to eat lunch on, which is unusual. Usually we're just like on the side of the road in some ditch somewhere.
See, now do you get why we love doing what we do?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, because once in a while you actually get a picnic
You learn
table.
to appreciate life.
You do learn to appreciate the little things. It's a beautiful day. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Beautiful little park. We got the whole place to ourselves and we're just having a ball. We've still got many, many days to go, so good news. Here'll be our bridge crossing the Rhone.
The Rhone River.
It's a big one. So off those beautiful bicycle back roads and onto a beautiful bicycle superhighway. Nice and smooth, flat, great scenery.
I've mentioned this before, but it's worth repeating. The difference between choosing a long-distance bike route in the US and one in Europe is that in the US you might ride on rail trails or canal trails,
Going left.
and the experience can sometimes suffer from a bit of sameness. In Europe, routes are built with rail trails and canals, but also along quiet farm roads, on bike lanes, on highways, and so you'll find a lot more variety of scenery and experience on European routes. Both are fabulous, and we're lucky to have them, but I never get over how the routes in Europe are so full of surprises. Riding here is nothing short of magnificent.
Oh, look at that. Fall's coming. Doesn't look like it much, but here and there you're seeing signs. Like I keep saying, we're moving north up towards the Alps. And so we'll definitely hit the peak at some point, I would guess. Whatever that looks like around here. Clear. Yeah, finding the route very well signed through here. The Via Rhône. Very easy to follow, although we've been following it on Komoot.
By the end of the day, we reached Pont Saint-Esprit, site of an important bridge over the Rhone that dates back at least 700 years, and still looks pretty darn good for its age, don't you think? We ended up crossing it, definitely one of the more sketchy crossings we've made here in France. And then we wound our way through the old town, to the outskirts where our hotel for the night waited for us. By any measure, a fabulous day.
Excusez-moi. Merci.